And also, I know I'm late, but better late than never. I know this month is Men's Mental Awareness Month. Coming from a man who's dealt with, you know, very difficult, like, challenges with mental health and stuff. And to this day, I still deal with, like, depression and anxiety and stuff like that. Um, it is a challenge to wake up every day and pretend or act like nothing's wrong, but you know it's okay, and we all have our battles and stuff like that. But it takes a really brave and strong person to to carry that on our back and go on with our day. Because as men, we're always told it's like just you be all right, just wipe it off, and just shrug it off. You be fine, you be all right. But it's just like it's more. It's a little bit. It could be more like a little bit more of, I guess you say, sympathy, or more concerns to it. If it's day one, man, we are just told not to cry, not like that. We were little, and we still carry that same type of like, that strategy and format as like, adults. But sometimes it can, I think it's like it builds up over time from kid to teenager, young adult, and all the way like to your past 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s. The list goes on. I know it's, like I said, I know it's a challenge, you know what I'm saying? But, big up to the guys, who wake up every day and still, fight through those mental battles, but it is a struggle. And, you're not alone, you know. A lot of men commit suicide and stuff like that. It's really like, it really touches home, because it's just like, that could be, that's somebody's brother, son, husband, best friend, a cousin, like, you don't never know. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with trying to find, or trying to seek help. I was against therapy for a while, but I tried it out. It makes me feel better. Going to the gym, exploring nature and stuff, like doing like photography and stuff like that. A lot of hobbies and positive hobbies help me, with those types of struggles. You know what I'm saying? But to anybody, any guy who feels like it's beneath them, or it feels like it's a weak point to try to seek therapy, it's not, dude. There's nothing wrong with trying to seek help and trying to like solve any kind of like difficulty or issue that you're going through in life, man. Just speak up. You never know. Your loved one, somebody cares for you. Somebody cares for you.